collectives, friends, family, whoever you might be joining us today here in the space. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen channel. So today's read is going to be a selection or pull from the Wild Unknown Archetypes. And then we're going to just follow up that theme, whatever that is that we pull, and just kind of get an idea of what direction the energy is moving today, important things that you might need to know, or potentially what is coming up in your energy. I just want to take a minute to mention that this is a general collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate for you. But definitely, if you enjoyed spending time and being in the space with us, hit that like button, subscribe, share the videos, so that way if this video resonates for someone else, they can see the video, access it, and be benefited by it. So we're gonna go on ahead and just jump right in and clear the space out. I wanna welcome you to the space. I hope that you're having an amazing Friday. That's the day this video was recorded, but whatever day it is for you, I hope that day is amazing and that you are enjoying your day. I hope the weather is pleasant and the temperatures are comfortable wherever you are. So let's go on ahead and just light up some Palo Santo and some sage. I was actually gonna bring down, let me turn the music down a little bit. There we go. I was gonna bring down some incense because I have some really nice incense and I actually forgot to bring it down, so no worries, I'll do it for the next video. And how is your day going today, collective? I hope it's going well. I hope the week wasn't too hectic for you. I did pick up that there were a lot of energy moving over this week. Just talking with different folks and working on things with the clients this week. I did notice that this week was an energy of processing things. A lot of energetic processing. And what do I mean by processing? Well, things coming up in the energy that are new issues, and some of them are actually not new issues. I would probably say that most of the things coming up when I spoke with people about the current energy was like old areas, things that maybe have been on the back burner energetically or emotionally, and maybe it's just time for them to come up. You know, maybe it's just time to start examining those areas again, or understanding what needs to be released, what needs to be healed through. Maybe understanding how we really felt about some of the things that have happened in the past, instead of just kind of moving past them, because life is lifing. So we just kind of keep it pushing, and then we look up, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years later, we have this big emotional meltdown because that never went anywhere. And it's coming back up to be heard, to be acknowledged, and to be addressed. So there's a lot coming up in the energy today in relation to healing through old traumas and wounds that have been affecting us for a long time. Maybe they've even created core beliefs where we've changed our viewpoint about the potential of something in our life based off of these experiences. And there's a lot of like energetic push at this time, especially with the changes in the timeline and people awakening and really tapping in and being able to use their gifts in a wide variety of ways once that healing process begins. Once we're working through those things and kind of energetically moving old things out and allowing new energies to come in. So that was something that was really coming up in the energy today. I had I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 discussions like that over the past week. So I don't know if that's something that you have been noticing or are feeling, or maybe you've been talking with others and they're expressing that they've been dealing with some emotional upheaval or things releasing or feeling a little overwhelmed with emotions that are coming to the surface at this time. There might be a reason for that. It might be because it's time to heal through these things, to release these things, so that we can move on to the next stage. Let's go on ahead and finish clearing the space out here. I'm going to ring my meditation bell. So as always, if you have any sound sensitivities, please turn your device down now. That feels wonderful. Okay, collective. Once again, this is your girl Ora-gen with the Ora-gen channel. I want to take a moment to just welcome you into the space as we get into our read. I actually didn't have a topic for today, but as I started sitting in the space, something came to the forefront about releasing old trauma, wounds, core beliefs, things that are associated with strong emotional response that maybe we haven't focused in on, but every time we hit a specific experience or a certain kind of stimuli, we're triggered immediately. We might start to feel strong emotion. And just basically how so many people have mentioned to me recently that they're feeling a lot of these strong emotions coming up. Some people to a very extreme extent where it's difficult to just keep moving or deal with day-to-day activities. They're actually being stopped in their tracks. And something that I've been sharing with people is it's always a beautiful opportunity when we notice like strong emotions coming up to really see what's there, to address it, to understand it, to allow it to show us what it is that we were feeling, and then to release it. So there seems to be something in the energy today about that. Let's see what happens when we open up the Archetypes deck. Per usual, all the decks are pre-shuffled and charged. So definitely, we'll just give it a little shuffle just to make sure everything's shuffled up very nicely for the pull. I did not do a pre-pull on this. I just kind of considered the energy that was coming out today. So it will be interesting to see what happens here when we start to do a pull. I also have some new Oracle. They're actually just cards that I wrote out some thoughts that came to me the other night. And it occurred to me, excuse me, that those might be nice to pull from that energy today, along with the What's the Vibe deck and the messages of the oracles. So let's go on ahead and get into this here. Oops. Oh, they're already flying off the deck there. Let's see. Let's see what kind of energy we have. We're just going to take one of these today just to see what the lead energy is looking like. And then we will go from there with our other deck. I am curious to hear from you guys if you want to like leave a comment in the comment section. You know, if you happen to be experiencing strong emotional response right now, or things coming up to be healed. Oh, self is showing its face. If you are experiencing that, or like the intro of this video really resonated with you, please feel free to leave some comments in the description, in the comments area, and just kind of let us know what that's like for you or what it is you've noticed. I'd love to hear about that. And as always, I like to share with people that, you know, you do have that opportunity to email me if you have a question or, you know, maybe a topic you want me to cover here, you know, for the reading for the day, or if you'd like a reading, a personal reading, I'm more than happy to help out with that. So if you want to send me an email, I can definitely let you know what the pricing is for that. Okay, Spirit, let's go on ahead and take the card on the bottom. Huh. Well, Eros. Here's our card for the day, Eros. So that's giving me an energy of, just based on the terminology here, like a very passionate or romantic type of love or energy. We can even see in the depiction on the card, looks like a person is holding a precious stone or gem in their mouth, but it also kind of looks like, it looks kind of like a diamond, but it could be any type of precious stone or gem, and they're holding that in their mouth. So something here in the energy about the way that we express and the value that that holds with ourselves and with others. And something about being passionate, whether it's passionate in relationships, passionate in our love life, passionate with the things that we do day to day, our goals, our gifts, finding ways to express more in a passionate way. I don't know, there's a lot of energy here. Also, the artistry is like black and white too, so it's saying something to me about universal or cosmic balance. So let's check and see what this particular archetype card is actually speaking about today. We'll just place those there. So we have Eros is on the table. Let me put that there so you can keep an eye on it. I might take a look in the book here. I tried to do a pull last night and it just didn't work out. It just ended up being a disaster. I'm not even posting it, honestly. It was on a different topic anyways, but I was going through the book and just having the hardest time locating my card. So hopefully, oh, there's agape. That's interesting. Okay. So we have a few different kinds of love here. I'm hoping that I can locate it very easily today. Let's see. Should be somewhere around here. Just bear with me, guys. Here we go. Eros. So I'm going to hold this one up so you can see it, and I'm going to go on ahead and read the description. Love as desire, eroticism, and sensuality. Okay. Though Eros can be depicted as unbridled sexuality and eroticism, a more contemplative understanding of this archetypal energy leads us to the root of desire itself. What do we long for? Why are we awakened by love? What makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Eros reconnects us with the primal longing to merge with one another, with another human being, nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything that we perceive we are separate from. This is interesting because I was talking about passion in different areas of our life. So this is really interesting. It says, Eros allows us to momentarily unite. Our heart embraces otherness, and in doing so, we further understand our life force awakens. This card reveals an inevitable initiation into love's labyrinth. You may find yourself swirling in a new territory of desire and sensuality. Explore the labyrinth with a curious and honest heart. And remember, though the way is circuitous, you are always being led towards its center. So when it is upright, which it did appear, yeah, it's kind of on its side. I guess you could take it either way. When it's upright or in the light, it means passion, playfulness, sexual health. When it's in the reverse or dark, it means madness, projection, obsession. That is really interesting. So we're going to talk about this energy from whatever direction, like, Spirit is leading us as we start to pull the other cards. We're going to see what's popping up, because this could go any direction. That is very interesting. So we're talking here about passion as it relates to anything that we perceive ourselves to be separate from. And then we're also talking about that energy of unbridled sexuality and eroticism. And we're looking at this archetypal energy in its full. So we're talking about the root of desire itself. Let's see what different areas that energy applies to as we go into this read. This is very interesting. I don't know if this is going to turn out to be like a hot and spicy read. That was not what I was planning. I wasn't really planning anything. I was just going to tap into the energy, but I guess my question is, what do you all have going on out there? If this goes hot and spicy, this is a collective read. So, I mean, kudos to you either way. It says the Hindu goddess Lalita, she who plays, can help activate Eros energy. She is also known as Kami Shivari, Empress of Desire. I don't know, guys. This is getting kind of spicy. I don't know. We're going to see what happens here. So we're going to set our lead energy over here. And just, we have a very nice start to the process. Okay. So why don't we start with this card? We're going to just leave Eros right on its side. Okay. Let's get into it. So I want to start with what's the vibe. And per usual, I'll put all the decks that I used in there, with the exception of the blank playing cards, because I just wrote those out myself. But I mean, if you email me and you want me to write you out a deck, I'm more than happy to do that and charge it and ship it out to you. Just, you know, let me know what you want. So let's do the What's the Vibe deck here and just see what the vibe is on this, like, passionate, erotic behavior. Okay. Let's see what's going on. I'll just set that there. Let's give it a few more shuffles here, just to make sure this is shuffled up nicely, because we really want to get the tea on this reading. Okay, because this one is, I don't think I've had a card like this come out yet. So something must have shifted in the energy. Maybe there's some fun or some love in the air for you all. I don't know. Or maybe something like it. Maybe a different kind of situation, or maybe something like it. That's okay. That is a-okay. Okay, first, let's go on ahead and take that bottom card. Oh no, not this energy. Oh, I hope this read isn't going that way. I know I shouldn't be laughing. I hope this read isn't going that way. Please tell me, collective, the read is not going this way. Woo. And even if it was, it wouldn't be your fault. That this character keeps popping up. I don't know if I like this guy. So, psychopath, abusive, conniving, unpredictable. And he did show up in the upright. I'm just going to put him here. We're just going to see if we continue to go down this path here. Because I thought this was going to be a fun, like, sexy, playful read. That's not sexy. Psychopath energy is the opposite of sexy. So, let's give this another shuffle. Okay, Spirit, what do you want us to know about this card? Like, what is the vibe here? What do we need to understand, honey? Because this is... Ooh, child. We're going to pull from a different direction, okay? Let's try this here. Okay, Spirit, give us some more information on this energy that hit the table here. Ooh, let's see. What do we got? Oh, goodness, that one popped right out. Oh. Uh-oh. This is coming out as a masculine energy. Now, once again, put the roles where they apply. He could be a she could be a he. Masculine and feminine is an energy we all possess. So just because it's a masculine energy doesn't mean it's a male, okay? Or however the person views their gender. This is about the energy. So what we're picking up on here, oh boy, I'm going to get to that in a second. What we're picking up on here is somebody in an unstable energy. Sounds like, based on this lead card, they're in a passionate energy. But, you know, passion doesn't always mean that it's positive. You can passionately argue with someone. You can passionately be obsessive or overbearing about a thought process, a belief system, practices that you're engaged in. Passion can mean different things, okay? And whoever this is that's popping up in you guys' energy is a masculine energy, okay? And we're seeing words like authority, discipline, and father figure. So this is somebody, I'm hearing it's an older masculine energy, or potentially an older male. And by older, I mean they're not in their 20s. This is somebody like 40s and up that has some kind of more traditional thought processes that can be overbearing, and they've just like gone too far with the energy and they're headed this direction, or they've already hit this direction. Something's going on. It's imbalanced. It's not actively loving, but they're going at something in a very impassioned way. I don't know what's going on with that, so that's what's coming through so far. Bottom of the deck, legal popped up. Lawyers, court, paperwork. I don't know if this person has got something going on in court, like a court case or some legal issues happening. And I don't know if maybe that has something to do with why they're in this energy here because of what is happening here. I'm getting the idea because of the way these cards came out. I'm going to slide these this way so you guys can see them. Because of the way these cards came out, I'm getting the idea that this person is dealing with some matters that's making them very upset and erratic. Thusly, this energy here. Maybe whatever's going on has taken them over the edge. Something's going on here this person's very unhappy about. I'm going to go on ahead and take this one, legal. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to go too deep into this energy, guys. Oh, boy. Yeah, this person is feeling hopeless, loss, depression. There are some issues here with how this person is feeling. They're not in a good place. They're not in a good place at all. Something here about a love affair or a relationship is involved. I don't know if the person that they're trying to come towards or the relationship that they're presently in is involved in these legal matters or this court case. Or if that's the person that took them to court, or they're battling this person in court. But whoever this is under a lot of stress. Energy is not good. It's not, doesn't feel good. It ain't looking good. Healing is in reverse. This person's not healing. They're not engaging in self-care, introspection, meditation. They're not doing these things. They seem to be in a lower vibrational state and they're not doing well. Yeah, there's no glow up for them right now. They're longing to see you or to talk. And they're karmic. And for people who don't understand that term, it just means that they're engaged in things that aren't in their north node or like on life path for them. They're focused on things that lead them in repetitive cycles and patterns that aren't healthy. Yeah, they're feeling trapped right now. Looks like they're in isolation. Looks like they put themselves in isolation. It's self-inflicted. It's not something somebody else did to them. They're kind of running and hiding from everybody right now. Their boundaries aren't good. They clearly aren't good towards whomever they're trying to approach. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, we're not going any deeper into this energy. It looks like the dark or reverse side of the Eros card is talking about somebody who's engaged in some passionate behaviors, but they're not the pleasing kind. And I think this energy came up in a read, like maybe 3 reads ago. Somebody trying to approach someone in the collective to talk with them or to speak with them about something or to engage with them for some reason. And I mentioned that with that particular energy, you really needed to be cautious about engaging with that person, like especially if this is a past person, making sure that they're actually healed. And the only way to do that is to be safe, keep some boundaries, and not let them in too close until you know what's actually going on. This energy right here, I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. This energy I would not let anywhere near me. I'm just reading on the energy and I don't like it. And that's not being judgmental. It's like, it's bringing a certain feeling with it that is not even moderately vibrational. It's like low vibing. Whatever state this person is in is not good. So if you do have a past person approaching you and you have like a strong intuitive hit, like, I shouldn't let this person in my house. I shouldn't, go out on a date with them or, get on a plane and go on a trip with them, whatever. And it's not him, her, but this person. Don't. Listen to your intuitive voice. I don't care what they're offering you. They may not even be honest in an energetic state like this anyways. It's totally possible that they might lie about, what's been going on and why they're approaching anyways. There's something about the energy doesn't look authentic. Darn, I thought we were going to have some fun and talk about some cute, sexy stuff. This is not sexy at all. And certainly not to make light of it. Seriously, like, you probably want to avoid this. This ain't good. I'm going to clear this energy off the table because yuck. And we're going to pre-shuffle again. But I mean, if it's coming up in the energy, oh boy. Yeah. Got to talk about it because it's coming up. Look at this. Consequences. Bad choices, games, mixed signals. This person is dealing with the consequences of whatever they did that ended the relationship with you, or whatever the reason is that they're having a hard time approaching you. Love affair. Dirty little secret, sex fix down low. There's the passion again, but once again, I don't know how positive that is, especially if this was not something that was known by you or by their other person. This might be a third party kind of energy here, and they're dealing with the consequences of that. This feels like a Netflix special tonight. I don't know what is going on. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see if we can't, let's see if we can't go deeper into the energy here. Let's see what else there might be. We can understand about what is going on. Also, like the times, like the cards are difficult to shuffle. They're almost like resistant. I feel like there's something that is, you know, difficult or resistant about this energy. I'm hearing resistant to change. So this person would rather potentially like come in and not tell the whole truth, rather than come in and do the work and change, which might be why they're having a hard time figuring out how to approach, because they're not in an authentic energy. They're like trying to figure out the best way to move based off all those circumstances I laid out. They're kind of in a bad way, and so they're trying to figure out how to move to help themselves. It seems like self-oriented, like they're moving funny because they're trying to figure out how to approach you with all of this stuff going on. Basically, it's a person coming to your door, not literally, hopefully not, but you know, proverbially coming to your door with a bunch of issues and drama hanging off of them. And they know that you're intuitive. They know you're going to pick up on that, and so they're trying to figure out how to approach. Might even be that this person is passionate about you, and you may not have thought about this person in years. You may not even care to see them, but they're still very passionate about you, and they're trying to figure out how to approach. Maybe they want a fresh new start since the other relationship tanked. Or maybe they're still in that relationship and they just want to see how you're doing, what you have going on. I didn't keep that over there. That's crazy. All right, Spirit. Anything else we can discern about this energy here? Because it is definitely getting deep real quick. Oops. That's too many cards. Let's just do one card, Spirit. There we go. We'll grab that one. All right. Anything else here we need to know about this information coming up? Yeah, if this is the same person from the last reading or the same energies from the last reading, they're kind of like on the move is what I'm getting. They're all these events that have recently happened. Yeah, tension. They're stressed out. Migraines, worry. All the stuff going on, they're not feeling very good about it, obviously. They're dealing with the consequences. They feel stagnant or stuck because they're not able to move forward. Maybe, like perhaps with you, they're not able to figure out how to move forward and come towards you. They're daydreaming. It could also be, because these flipped, I'm not sure exactly how they would have naturally landed. It could also be that you are not stagnant and you are not daydreaming. You are active in your life, working on your goals and healing, and have been. And this person is off to the side, dealing with the consequences of what they have done in the past. And so they know they can't approach you with that energy. Yeah, today they're not in good vibes. That's in reverse. They're not in good vibes. This is their energy here. Yeah, feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering. It's in reverse. There's a karmic feminine hanging off of this masculine energy still. I don't know if it's because they're still actually dealing with them and they're trying to like move away from that without properly closing it out and come towards someone in the collective, or if this person is angry, and maybe that's what the court case stuff is about. They're angry and this energy is still hanging off of them, kind of like throwing negative energy at them and anything they're trying to do. Could be a money situation because they're in court and dealing with legal matters, especially if two people were in relationship and, you know, have decided to split, then there's an issue of splitting things up. There could be an issue there with money. But whatever the case, this person, this feminine energy is not happy. And I do believe they have something to do with like why the masculine energy is so sad or upset. There's something that this feminine energy in reverse is doing in relation to them that they're having difficulties about. They're feeling kind of hopeless. They're feeling stressed out and tension. That's their energy. Wow. Anything else on this out of this deck, Spirit? Yeah, it looks like this person's passions have led them the wrong direction. They're not getting what they want. That's for sure. This doesn't sound like a person that's getting what they want. This is the opposite of it. Okay, Spirit, anything else on this? Oh, let's see. These two want to come out. Yeah. Yeah, you're not in a state where you're wishful thinking. You're active. They might be doing that because they're regretting. They're dealing with the consequences. You're in a state of hopefulness, inspired, optimistic, open to the potential of success. And they are in a shattered state, but you are not. And maybe when you were potentially dealing with this person, this is how you felt. And you got wise to the energy and moved away from it. Maybe you never even went into a deep relationship with this person at all because there was something about them that struck you as, you know, not being on point or being off or not right. And you moved away from it. And it's a good thing that you did, looking at what's happening here. But you're being encouraged to recharge, breathe, let go, clear your mind. Remember we talked about at the beginning of the reading, releasing energy. In this case, I would say releasing toxic energy. Energy that is not serving you, is not helping you to move towards your goals. Also, by releasing energy, I just want to place a note here. It is a form of cord cutting or removal of someone else's energy that should not be in your field, or removal of energy that is not beneficial or is limiting out of your field. So engaging in processes that assist with that, doing healing work in regards to the trauma, whether it's therapeutically, working with crystals, self-care practices, physical workouts or yoga, going outside and taking your shoes off and grounding out, centering and balancing routines that you do nightly before going to bed. Whatever it is, engaging with that, you're being encouraged to release this energy. And releasing doesn't just mean, well, I'm not going to think about it. No. Releasing means you actually have to take some steps here to clear this energy out. You could even do subliminals. Subliminals are where they have like the embedded frequencies and things in the music that can assist you to release and let some things go. But you really got to do something to move this energy, because just having this anywhere in your field, just touching it, feels like a lot, feels heavy. Having it in your field constantly will be a hindrance to the things that you're trying to do. And you might have even noticed that you ran into some blocks here recently, or that you've been running into blocks. This might be why. There might be some of this energy still in your field that needs to be cleared out. So, super important, recharge. All right, let's grab a few of these ones. Oof, I almost don't even want to open these up. Understanding the energy that's here, I almost don't even want to open these up, because some of these cards I wrote out, I was like, oh wow, this is going to be interesting to see, like, how this plays out. Okay, let's just give them a little shuffle. Okay, Spirit, any information here on, you know, this energy on the table, and, you know, what is going on here, what you want the collective to know about what's happening, this person, the situation, anything, things they can do, things they need to do, like any kind of energy here that can help us. Yeah, it looks like Find Your Inner Peace is trying to pop. Hold up. Yeah, yep. Okay. Move with intention, caution. Just wrote this one out last night. Move with intention, caution. You need to be careful about this energy here. I would not let this person anywhere near you. Not in the state that they're in. Anything else here, Spirit? That's pretty direct and straightforward. I mean, that's doesn't get any more clear than that. Move with intention, caution. This person might be spying on you, or at least looking at your social media. And this isn't to create an energy of paranoia. Just, you know, be mindful about what you post, what you share with others, your personal information. They might be looking into like areas where they can easily access information about you to see like how to approach you, what's going on in your life, where you're at, so on and so forth. So please, you know, be mindful about the way you move. Don't share too much information online, and then certainly don't share information about your physical location. But also, once again, not to create an energy of fear or paranoia, but you know, you want to be mindful about people coming back from the past to see what kind of energy they're actually in. Yeah, so we have love spell manipulated coming up. Maybe there's something going on there with them trying to use some kind of energy work to get you to let your guards down or to draw you into something. Making the grade A++. That is definitely what you're focused on. This looks like your energy. You're hopeful, you're working on your goals, you're healing, you're mindful of things. You're focusing on having better results in your life. You're not thinking about this energy. And you probably, if this person did try to approach you, you wouldn't even be thinking about it. You'd probably spot it 20 miles off and be like, nah, I'm good. Keep that over there. Huh. You don't know the half of it. Look at that. So this is why I'm telling you to be cautious about this energy, because if this person is in a desperate energy to try and shift something, make some changes, have a fresh new start, get around somebody who has some positive things going for themselves, and they're not being authentic or truthful about what's been going on, especially if they've been launching some kind of like energy work at you, right? And they're not telling you that, you don't know the half of it. If they're not telling you about this, what else aren't they telling you about? This is why you're being encouraged to be cautious at this time. Wow, that just popped right out. Divine guidance just literally jumped off the deck. It's okay. You know, your archangels, your guides, your protectors in the 5D and beyond, you're never alone. They're here. They're looking at things and they're helping you to see clearly how you need to move. And even to keep certain energies from being able to easily access you. So you're in good shape here with that. That's your energy. Anything else here, Spirit? Anything else coming through? Let's give these a quick shuffle. See if there's anything else we need to hear. And then we're going to pull a few from the messages of the Cosmic Oracle just to get some advice or some tips on how to move through this energy, or anything that might be beneficial for you to understand at this time. Let's just get a couple more out of here and see if there's anything else we need to put on the table here. Okay, Spirit. Anything else we need to understand about this energy? Look at this. Everything must go. Anything in association with past trauma, old energies hanging off of your auric field, your energy body, old core beliefs associated with this timeline that can easily be triggered, behavioral patterns associated with this energy here. Everything must go. It's time to release it. So take the time to be aware when those behaviors, emotions, core beliefs, cycling thoughts, pre-programmed processes start to pop up in your day-to-day life. Be aware. Be mindful. Take action. As soon as you hear that, as soon as you see that, take a breath. Do some self-talk. Do a cleaning and clearing process. Start doing the work immediately. As I always say, start the process. Everything must go. Bottom of the deck, making assumptions, prideful. Don't assume anything about this energy. Well, they don't seem like they're in that bad a space. Maybe I'll just give them a shot. Or maybe I'll just allow them to fill in the blank. Maybe it wouldn't be so fill in the blank. It should be all right if fill in the blank. This is what I want to remind you of right here. This energy. You don't know the half of it. Don't assume because you don't know the half of it. Wait. Let them show you where they're at. If this is a person that you even want to deal with. It doesn't look like energy you want to deal with, but that is for you to decide. If you do decide to see what's going on with this person, maybe they're not a romantic partner, maybe they're a family member or an ex-friend or a business partner or whatever, be very cautious about how much trust you extend to this person. Okay, don't jump in the pool in the 12-foot end and you don't know if you can swim. Wait a second, see what's happening, and then slowly take steps if you're going to deal with this energy. But this doesn't seem, based off of, honestly, where's that other card here? I don't know what happened to it, but maybe I pulled it off the table. It might have been from the earlier energy. But based on the card that was, talking about how unstable the energy was, the psychopath energy, if anybody's approaching you in an energy that is that unstable, that is not an energy you want to engage with. Not in that state. you've got to allow people time to heal before engaging with them if you want to have positive results. Otherwise, I couldn't tell you what the results will be. So, yeah. Let's see if we can get a few messages here from the Cosmic Oracles on this situation. See if we can learn anything else about what can be done here, what you need to know. Any warning messages, any processes. What might the collective know, Spirit, that could help them with this? Okay. Let's just take a look here and see. Let's give it one more shuffle. Split the deck. Bottom card. Okay, guys, what? I cannot make it up. I cannot make this up. Remember that you cannot change anyone but yourself. Look at this. I can't make it up. You don't know half of it. You can't change anyone but yourself. If a person is in this cycle of energy and they are still learning their lessons, this energy right here, okay, they're still dealing with consequences. You're being warned, you can't change anyone. Only yourself. So I don't care how passionate somebody is about having a fresh start or a new beginning with you. If they're in this energy and you are over here with divine guidance and, you know, doing all this positive work, that energy doesn't match with this energy. So you're going to have conflict because those frequencies don't resonate. If you want to have success and feel better about your life, you need to interact with frequencies that resonate or that flow in sync with your frequency. So no trying to change somebody here, and you can't do it anyways. And it isn't even so much about a judgment. People are where they are. So if you're a person who's like empathic and it's your tendency to kind of put yourself out there for others, even when it's not safe, it's not ideal, this is an opportunity for you to work through that. Okay? No jumping into energies that don't serve you. Self-love, right? All right, that's your energy. Remember that you can't change anyone. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put this right here because I don't know about that kind of passion. Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. It's not your job to fix everyone. It's not your job to change everyone or to deal with the energy that somebody's bringing if it's not in alignment with what it is that you are working on. You don't have to do that. Let's get a couple more cards here, Spirit, just to kind of close the reading out nicely. If there's anything else we need to know about this energy and what the collective can do and or focus on to help themselves. Okay, Spirit, what else we got here? Oh, that one jumped right out. Yeah. Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. You're being encouraged to go in. Don't worry about this. Don't get engaged with energies that take you out of a state of authenticity. Just to like deal with somebody, you have to deal with low vibrational behavioral patterns or issues associated with this person's consequences or choices, you're really taking yourself out of a state of authenticity. Picking friendships, associates, partners, lovers, relationships that feel in alignment is the best way to tap into that authentic frequency. You don't have to be someone else to be around a person. When we feel like we have to mask or we got to walk on eggshells just to be around somebody, that's draining. There might be other reasons why we're doing that. Maybe we're just not comfortable sharing ourselves with others, like our truest form of ourselves. But the message here is the more authentic we are, the less exhausting it is. So please keep that in mind. This is part of that self-love. And be around people who accept you for who you are. Focusing on the good in your life. Reboot your thoughts. If your programming is all based on things that feel out of alignment, don't feel authentic, thoughts that spiral on these kinds of energy wavelengths, we will be exhausted, we will be drained. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Oh, we're dropping cards. That's way too many. I'm not going to take those cards. It was just like a ton of cards that just dropped just now. But this is super important. Stick with this energy here. If too much of this energy is starting to get into your mind, your heart, your space, clear it out. Do one of the processes suggested. Okay, let me just grab these cards real quick. Let's see. Right. Well, this really took... Oh, wow. Where did this come from? This just popped out. I guess we'll take it because it was just sitting off to the side. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. This is more of that self-love, self-care energy. That's so interesting because I don't remember pulling this. And correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I did and I'm just being loopy, but I don't remember pulling this and it was just sitting off to the side on top of the box. That's wild. But it definitely flows with the message. If you had past experiences, like say this was a past person energy, and they are returning now after being away and, being outside of your interaction, and they're dealing with this energy, you don't need to sit there and think about what all you could have done, didn't do, or whatever. You can just take them as they are, which is that this is the energy they're in. This may not be an energy that you want to engage with, and that's okay. You don't have to beat yourself up about that. You can release that. That's that work we were talking about at the beginning of the video. How to release energies that hold us in place and keep us stuck. Not only that, they're emotionally draining and damaging. So this whole thing gets toxic. Wow. All right, so this is the last card. I'm being told to just close it out here. Stop giving away your power. Right now, it says. And I don't think I need to explain that any further. Somebody here or somebodies in the collective is dealing with an energy that is very invasive and toxic. And this energy would like to return in some form. I don't know if this is a business partner, a past relationship, a friendship, a family. I don't know what this is. But they're very passionate about returning to your space and basically asking something of you. And the suggestion here is, stop giving away your power. This kind of gives me the energy of, this is something you may have done in the past. Giving away your power. You're being asked to stop doing that, to turn over a new leaf, as it were, with some new processes, some new core beliefs, some new behavioral patterns that are healing and beneficial for you. You deserve it. All the years that you gave of your energy to others, open your hand to receive that back from the universe. And that can come in many forms. That can come to you through things that other people do for you, amazing opportunities that pop up. When these things happen, do you think, oh no, this is too good to be true? This kind of stuff never happens to me. It couldn't be that. Or do you see the potential of having a positive return for all of your hard work, all of the loving energy that you shared with others? Do you believe that's possible for yourself? Or is that something you only see for others? And maybe if that's the case, that's why an energy like this might have been hanging around you in your orbit. Maybe for years, I'm hearing for some of you. That's how that could happen. Because they're picking up on an energy of lack of belief or self-doubt, or a lack of self-love, a lack of self-compassion, and utilizing it as an entry point. You can bring an end to that by focusing in on that self-love with yourself. Stop giving away your power. So we're going to close it out there for this evening. This went a lot longer than what I was thinking, and it definitely went a different direction than what I was thinking. I was not thinking this was going this direction, but I am so glad that we got into the energy tonight so we could have some more understanding of what's going on. Just like I mentioned before in the previous read, clean and clear your energy. Doesn't have to be anything huge you need to do, or like a very big, drawn out, type of process or ritual. It could just be doing some regular self-care things and doing it consistently. That'll do it. If there is something stronger here, like somebody sent some like negative energy your way and tried to attach that to you, there are some other processes that you can use. Maybe at some point I'll put a video on about that. But really, biggest things I recommend is, centering, connecting, prayer of some kind that feels in alignment for you, connecting with your higher self. These can be simple forms to deal with energies that want to attach. But at the end of the day, if you're a person that's very mindful and tapped in and tuned in and engaging with all of yourself, mind, body, spirit, all of those aspects of self, chances are somebody might be trying to send something at you, but they can't really make it attach. Otherwise, they wouldn't be going through all this to try and come back your way. Clearly, your vibration, your frequency is too high vibing for them to just be able to attach just a bunch of stuff and just walk into the situation and say, hey, I'm here. And you're like, yeah, let's hang out. Let's interact. They know that that's probably not possible. That's why they're trying to figure out how to go about entering the scene. But remember that you can't change anyone. So if a person is in a low vibrational state, that's where they are. You have to acknowledge and accept where others are at, and you need to keep your boundaries intact. Protect your energetic space. It is most important that you do. Okay, my beautiful collectives. Thank you so much for being here with me this evening. That is the reading for tonight. I will be back with another reading. I'm not exactly sure what the topic's going to be, but I will keep you posted. If you have questions about the reading or you would like a personal reading, once again, you can email me utilizing the email that's in the description. Please know that once again, this is a general message for the collective. So this may or may not resonate with you. Some parts may resonate, others may not. Please take what applies and let the rest fly. All else, I hope you enjoyed sticking around for the story this evening. And I definitely look forward to being back with you again for another reading. This is your girl Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. Okay, bye-bye.